Hi, I'm Yoz, the lead game designer of HumanitZ. Apologies again for the lack of videos. We've been working really hard over the last few months, improving the game, fixing bugs, and finishing our milestones. We've also grown the team from 3 to 5, which has really helped ramp up development of the game. Welcome to devlog number 3. Let's first take a look at the weather system in HumanitZ. Not only do we have dynamic weather, but we now have seasons in the game. We've sped up some clips so you can see some of the effects we have in the game from the rain and from the snow. We've also added a trail in the snow when the player walks through it. It's not quite Red Dead Redemption, but we think it's a nice fit for our game. Let's take a quick look at how temperature works. The player will need to stay indoors or wear the right clothing to stay warm in harsh conditions. Here you can see the player wearing a beanie hat, gloves and a hoodie to get their temperature back to normal. We are also currently adding heat sources such as campfires, etc. More information on this soon. Next up is vehicles. Vehicles have changed a lot recently in HumanitZ. You can no longer just jump into a car and drive off. They require parts to run. 4 parts in fact. They need a fan belt, fuel pump, battery and starter motor. They also need to be in good condition and have fuel. In this clip here you can see that the player is looting, trying to find parts for the vehicle in order to get the truck up and running. We feel this is a great change for HumanitZ as it becomes like a small quest for the player to get their car up and running and look after it as best they can in the apocalypse. Next on the list is the trap system. Here you can see 2 examples of traps, one that can be found in the world and one that the player can craft. The example shown here is a crafted pitfall trap and the classic bear trap that the players can find in the world, and they can place it, pick it up and replace it again. We've made a lot of changes recently to the human AI system, mainly a massive boost in performance, but also in how the human AI function and behave. Here's some clips from my live stream recently where you can see me taking on a human AI camp. Hope you enjoy this one. What a headshot. He looks good. Oh my god, you kill me. Missed. Yes, come on. Now let's take a look at gas masks. We recently added a new zombie type called a toxic zombie, which when you're using the melee against it, player is damaged by the toxic gas around the zombie. Recently we added the gas mask to the game, so now when the player equips the gas mask, they can actually fight the zombie close up without being affected by the toxic gas the zombie gives off. On the topic of zombie types, we've changed how armoured zombies are now handled by the player. Using ranged weapon against the armoured zombies is a bad idea now. The damage is heavily reduced due to the armour they're wearing. Using melee attacks or performing a finisher is the best answer for these armoured zombies. You may also have noticed the helmet sound when the bullets ricochet off the helmet. We think this is a cool little touch to add to the game. Next is a preview of a new build actor that you can create in the game. Currently traders are quite hard to come across in HumanitZ, so we've now given the player the option to build a CB radio. This item is quite hard to build, but once built, the player can call in and try and call a trader to their location. Be warned though, the trader can die to zombies, so make sure your base or your location is safe before calling them. This next clip gives you a peek of the skill tree and also lockpicking. As you can see here, the player chooses lockpicking as their skill they want to purchase. And then once purchased, the player is able to lockpick the survivor car and hopefully find some nice loot inside. Houses in HumanitZ now potentially have locked doors and windows. If the door is locked and you have no way of opening it, the player can smash the window to get in, and then once inside the building, the door can be unlocked from the inside. Here's a little clip of how the zombies interact with the windows as well. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What were they doing in there? Oh, what have we got going on? Oh Jesus. We've recently added a weight system to the game. A player has a max carry weight of 35 kilograms. Once you exceed this 35 kilograms, your stamina is affected. In this clip, you'll see the max stamina become impacted. Eventually, if you go over the 45 kilo limit, you can no longer sprint. This is where things like energy drinks and coffees can come in handy, as you will need that stamina boost in combat situations. The next topic is us responding to community feedback. There's been a lot of talk recently about HumanitZ controls and about players wanting different options to play the game. We've now added a number of control schemes that the players can try out in the settings menu, such as continuous rotation, following the mouse cursor, and middle mouse button down to rotate the camera. Not only have we done these controls for PC, but we have just completed the controller support for HumanitZ. This is a massive step forward for us, and it's been a huge request by people to have controller support. So we've listened, we've done it, and it's ready to go. And also, over the last few months, we've fixed over 100 major bugs. We've created lootable caravans. You can now attack with 0 stamina, but the attack is slow and deals half damage. When entering a building, the camera zooms in to give you more of a claustrophobic feel when you're inside a house. You can also zoom in and out with the character by using the mouse wheel. Clothes can also be destroyed by zombie damage, so keep an eye on that durability. The 3D team has done some amazing work in creating loads of new buildings for HumanitZ, so there'll be lots of new POIs for you to loot and new gear to find. If you want to find out more about HumanitZ, please join our Discord and join in with the community, We are always open for feedback and questions. If you'd like to see some new HumanitZ gameplay, you can also catch our live streams over on Twitch. The link is in the description. As we edge closer to release of HumanitZ, I would like to thank everybody for their continued support, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.